From the station working for you, this is Good Morning Indiana, streaming now.
Breaking now at 4:30, 2 people killed, 2 more injured after a shooting in front of a popular downtown hotel. We have the latest from the scene.
Catalytic converter thefts are on the rise. This morning, we're hearing from one local organization whose outreach to the homeless has been put on hold because of this issue.
And a community offers free food, entertainment, and a COVID-19 vaccine. The free event aiming to educate and enable Hoosiers to get their shot. At 4:30 here, I want to thank you for starting your work week with our team on Good Morning Indiana. I'm Lauren Casey.
And I'm Megan Shin. Meteorologist Todd Clausen joining us with the forecast on this Monday. Todd, will we reach the 80s again?
Oh, easily. We will easily be into the 80s, probably by about the noon hour, at least here across central Indiana, and then upper 80s, just like we saw all weekend long later on this afternoon. Temperatures outside right now are sitting in the 60s and 70s, 63 in Bloomington, 67 in Muncie, 69 in Indy. A nice, comfortable morning for us once again across the area. There's a little bit of cloud cover that's out there. You can kind of see it filtering the moon just a little bit as you look off to the west, but no threat of any rainfall this morning. It's going to continue to be a very dry morning for us here all across the area, and for that matter, a dry day. But you'll notice just a little more in the way of cloud cover, I think, today, at least compared to the past few days. And that'll be good because it kind of filter the sunshine for us just a little bit. There is rain off to our west. Eventually, that will start to get here by midweek. But until then, it remains a very warm forecast for us. The morning clouds, just like over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, we started with them, then they burned off. Plenty of sunshine. There we go. 83 by the noon hour, 85 by 1 p.m. Our high temperatures today climb, Lauren, close to 90 degrees.
All right, Todd, thanks. Let's take a look right now at your commute here on the northeast side. This is I-465 and East 56th Street. Things are pretty quiet up that way. We'll continue to keep you updated if we run into any crashes or delays for your commute, but right now things are pretty quiet, Megan.
All right, Lauren, thank you. Breaking news this morning, 2 people are dead and 2 more injured after a shooting downtown. It happened just before 1 a.m. in front of the Fairfield Inn on West Washington Street. Police say 2 men specifically, were pronounced dead. A woman was also injured, along with a 4th victim who was later found with a grazed wound. They are both in serious condition. It is unclear if the victims were staying at the hotel at the time. Our Troy Washington at the scene gathering information now, and she will join us live shortly. Also breaking this morning, a pedestrian is in critical condition after being hit by a vehicle on the west side. It happened just before 2:30 on West 16th Street and Kessler Boulevard North Drive. Police officers say they believe the person was crossing the road when they were struck by a vehicle involved in fleeing from a scene.
And over the past several months, WRTV has been looking into the recent rise in catalytic converter thefts. This week it crippled one homeless outreach group. Nikki Dementri spoke with the group that's now looking for help to get back to helping others.
Ty Griffin and his family live on Indy's south side.
This is what we woke up to.
On Wednesday.
And if you look under it, you'll see where our catalytic converter used to be.
The founder of Hearts in Hand Homeless Outreach says this van is a lifeline in delivering home-cooked meals to upwards of 150 neighbors experiencing homelessness.
We're the 10th reported call in a 48-hour time period, according to the officer that we filed a report with.
Every Saturday night, from about 6 to 11, his team goes to 14 different spots across Indy.
And right now, we have to stop everything till we get this fixed.
Pictures from underneath the car show the catalytic converter, Griffin says, cut right out. It's parked underneath a street lamp.
Right there, you can see where the fingerprints are, where they touched to get out or get under it.
Saturday's delivery was canceled, and on Sunday, the van is still up on a jack. Pieces of pipe are scattered underneath the car.
They didn't care if they were caught.
Back in 2017, Griffin and his wife started the organization. Once a drug addict, Griffin's been sober since 2012, and his mission now is to break stereotypes of those experiencing homelessness.
I won't give up on my friends because they need every person in their fight that they can get.
While there are other issues with the car, Griffin says this could cost $600 or more.
When it rains, it pours, doesn't it?
Yep, you just add on, but you just put it on your back and keep walking.
Hearts in Hand Homeless Outreach survives off of donations and out-of-pocket expenses. And although Griffin says he's raised $200, he's hoping he can raise more to get the van fixed.
I depend on them. They make me smile. When they're happy to see me, that makes me happy because they know we love them. I mean, every time we leave a site, we tell them, we'll see you next week. I love you.
Griffin says he's hoping to be back on the road with the van here behind me by next Saturday with the help of the community. In Indianapolis, Nikki Dementry, WRTV.
Nikki, thank you. We have more coverage on this issue, including suggestions from insurance companies and police on keeping your vehicle safe. It's all on our website, WRTV.com.
Lauren, now to the latest on COVID-19. An exciting number coming from the Indiana State Department of Health. On Sunday, they reported 0 new deaths. That's the first time no new deaths have been reported on a single day since early April. 565 new cases were also reported. So far, more than 2.4 million Hoosiers are now fully vaccinated.
And at 4:35, a free community cookout is happening today. In addition to serving some delicious food, they're hoping to get more Hoosiers vaccinated. Aspire House is partnering with Hendricks Regional Health and Near Northwest to host the cookout and COVID vaccine clinic this afternoon. There's going to be lots of food, a DJ, and health officials on site to help educate and answer any questions about the vaccines.
Our call out for people is to one vaccinated person bring one unvaccinated person. Doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter what community they're from or anything, but just bring someone along with you so we can help Indianapolis move things along.
Well, the cookout will be held from noon to 6 at Aspire House, located on Udell Street. They'll be providing Pfizer doses for anyone ages 12 and up, as well as the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Flanner House will do a follow-up event in a few weeks to provide that second Pfizer dose.
Time now is 4:36. Governor Eric Holcomb is facing more criticism for his decision to withdraw from Indiana from federal programs that provide more money during unemployment. The move means Hoosiers receiving unemployment benefits would not get an extra $300 weekly payment. The Indiana American Federation of Labor and Congress Industrial Organizations say it costs the state nothing to remain in the program, and that to take it away is cruel. The president of the Labor Union Coalition says Holcomb is trying to, quote, coerce Hoosiers into low-paying jobs, end quote. Governor Eric Holcomb says that the state now has plenty of open jobs for Hoosiers, Lauren.
Well, it's been 1 year since George Floyd was killed by a former police officer, and calls for police reform continue. What's changed and what lawmakers are still working on.
And multiple Hoosiers played a big role in enacting Title IX. The new exhibit highlighting those leaders and its impact on women's sports. Todd.
And Megan, temperatures this morning still in the upper 60s in most locations, not only here, but across most of the Midwest. It's going to be another warm day and a warm start to our work week across the area. But there are changes as we head towards Memorial Day weekend. We'll break it all down for you coming up in your WRTV Storm Team forecast.
Welcome back. It is 4:41. Here's a live look right now at I-465 and Brookville Road. You can see traffic over here on the east side is traveling up to speed, both northbound and southbound. No delays at this hour to slow down your commute. Well, it's been 1 year since George Floyd was killed by former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin.
In the year since Floyd's death, a national dialogue on police reform has taken center stage. ABC's Karen Travers takes a look at whether the dialogue has brought about change.
The killing of George Floyd 1 year ago sparked sadness and anger. Massive protests launching a national conversation about racial injustice and police reform.
I think we're at a watershed moment in American policing.
Fired Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all 3 murder and manslaughter charges. But on the anniversary of Floyd's death, substantial change in policing has been slow to come. President Biden has called on the Senate to follow the House and pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act.
Let's get it done next month, by the first anniversary of George Floyd's death.
The legislation would ban chokeholds and no-knock warrants, set up a national registry of police misconduct, and overhaul qualified immunity, a legal doctrine that shields law enforcement from civil lawsuits. Critics say it shields officers from accountability.
We have 18,000 police departments and no national standards.
Under pressure after Floyd's death, police departments across the nation began reviewing their procedures, training, and hiring.
We got to look at past practices, what's not working anymore.
Some cities taking steps toward greater accountability for officers and instituting changes to use of force policies.
9 out of 10 calls for service have nothing to do with violence.
The Savannah, Georgia Police Department launching a new behavioral health unit.
We tell them that we're, taking a person in for treatment or taking a person to a mental health facility rather than jail. Most often than not, they're pretty happy with that.
But as more law enforcement agencies see a value in having a force that reflects the racial diversity of the community, ABC News has found there are widespread discrepancies. New analysis of Census Bureau data found that in 99 of the country's 100 largest metropolitan areas, the share of police officers who are white is larger than the share of residents who are white. Our investigation showed that in areas where the police force was 90% white, blacks were 5 times more likely to be arrested than whites. But when people of color made up half of the force, blacks were arrested at only 2 times the rate of white people. Congress will not meet the president's deadline to pass the Floyd Act by the anniversary of his death. Talks continue as lawmakers say getting real reform is more important than rushing to meet a target date. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
At 4:44 today, the National Guard will begin leaving the U.S. Capitol. The Guard's mission to protect the Capitol following the January 6 riots officially ended Sunday. The Pentagon announced an extension of their presence has not been requested. Security in the Capitol will be turned over to Capitol Police. The Lieutenant General who managed the security review following the January 6 riots told CBS News that the complex will remain closed to the general public due to the strain on that police force.
Time now is 4:44. It is graduation season for high school seniors. To celebrate the class of 2021, Vice President Kamala Harris delivered a special commencement message, praising graduates for their hard work during such a difficult year.
You now know that you have what it takes to get through pretty much anything. So when you come up against an obstacle, when you experience a setback, and you will, we all do, remember the resilience that you showed this past year, the determination. Remember that you have the strength to get through anything.
Vice President Harris gave the speech as part of a CNN graduation special last night. Special messages were also made by Shaquille O'Neal, Matthew McConaughey, and Jessica Alba. And time now is 4:45. Todd, we love encouraging words, and hopefully you have an encouraging forecast.
It's a very summer-like forecast for us here. And, of course, race day now enters the equation in our 7-day planning forecast. So we'll show you that coming up in just a minute. But as you walk out the door on this Monday morning, after a beautiful weekend here across the area, very summer-like with the warmth, it's still very mild as you get going. A little bit of cloud cover around this morning, and I think there's definitely more clouds around today than what we saw yesterday. But we are also going to be able to get all the way back up into the 80s, just a light wind out of the east right now at 3 miles per hour. And temperatures all across the area are sitting in the 60s, and 170 there in Crawfordsville, 63 in Greencastle, 65 is the current temperature right now in Greenfield. Bloomington down to Bedford at 63, and Richmond currently at 66 degrees. And you can see some of this cloud cover out there. I could see the moon through the cloud cover on my drive into work here this morning. So it's not the real thick, dense cloud cover that's out there. It's more of that filtered cloud cover that is present right now across central Indiana. Most of this rainfall will stay off to our west throughout the course of the day today. And even for tomorrow, it's probably not until Wednesday or late tomorrow that we start to bring in the chance of seeing some showers return to the forecast. The clouds from this morning will burn off pretty quickly. Then we're up already to 83 degrees by the time we get to the noon hour, with high temperatures that'll be topping off in the mid to upper 80s later on this afternoon. So it's very similar to what we saw the past few days as far as temperatures. In fact, today maybe even could be a degree or two warmer across the area, with some areas approaching 90 degrees off towards the west and down to the south. But most people will probably be in that 86 to about 89 degree range today for your high temperatures. Anyway, you look at it, it's a very, very warm day and well above the normal high of 76 degrees. Sunset now now after 9 p.m. this evening. You'll notice we go from the 80s down into the 70s as the sun starts to set, and then for the day tomorrow. It's another day that features plenty of sunshine throughout the day with just some clouds mixing in at times. Temperatures right back into the mid to upper 80s, but once we get to Wednesday, that's when things are going to start to change across the area. One, we'll bring in some clouds and we'll start to bring in some showers across the area, and as a result, the temperatures on Wednesday are cooler. You notice we're still above normal on Wednesday, and then as we get into Thursday, it's a little drier, so the temperature goes back up, and then they come way down as we head into Friday and then into a race weekend. So as we get into the weekend, it is going to be cooler. Friday, we're at 74 degrees with some scattered showers around. Saturday, there could be some lingering showers in the morning. It's cool at 72, but as of right now, race day looks dry, starting off in the 50s in the morning hours, going up to highs in the mid 70s during the afternoon. Let's cross our fingers that forecast holds. Very summer-like to start your 7-day planning forecast, more seasonable to end your 7-day as we get into race weekend.
All right, Todd, thanks so much. Let's take a look at your commute this morning. This is on the northwest side, I-65 near 38th Street. Things out this way are pretty quiet. As you can see, no delays to slow you down. Of course, we'll continue to track your commute throughout your Monday. Megan?
Time now is 4:48. Nearly 50 years ago, Title IX was signed by then President Richard Nixon, and the process to get it to the president's desk included support from Hoosier leaders. Now that process is showcased in a new exhibit at the Indiana Historical Society. A reminder, Title IX prohibits sex-based discrimination in any school or other education program that receives federal money. The late Indiana Senator Birch Bayh played a major role in introducing the law to the Senate. This interactive exhibit is called Title IX, A Legacy of Access. It opened earlier this month, and it explores the history behind the landmark legislation.
It wasn't an easy thing to get passed, and it took some time, and we're still working on it. But it's definitely brought our education system and our athletic system a long way as far as equality for boys and girls.
I think there's a lot to be learned. You know, you can come out for inspiration, you can come out for a greater understanding of our society and where we've been and where we're going. I think it's really especially good for kids to understand that, you know, some of the privileges that they are currently being afforded weren't available maybe to their parents or their grandparents. So that idea of being able to take knowledge from the past and apply it to the present and the future is a lesson well learned.
The exhibit is located on the building's 4th floor. The cost of seeing it is included with admission. You can visit anytime now through July 31st. You can purchase tickets as well online at indianahistory.org.
Well, Indianapolis continues to celebrate Tamika Catchings and her induction into the Naismith Hall of Fame. During halftime of Sunday's Indiana Fever game, a banner was raised in her name in the rafters of Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Catchings led the Fever to a WNBA championship in 2012 and also won 4 Olympic gold medals with Team USA. The banner is proudly displayed along with former Pacers Hall of Famers Reggie Miller, Mel Daniels, Roger Brown, George McGinnis, and Bobby Slick Leonard.
Congratulations to them. We are now less than 1 week away from the Indy 500 as we look ahead to this weekend. We are taking a look back at the race 30 years ago. That's when multiple drivers broke barriers and made history. Stay with us here on Good Morning Indiana. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back. The Indy 500 is only 6 more days away, Lauren, and we are continuing our countdown with a look back at some of the race's biggest moments in history.
Yeah, I can't believe it's right around the corner. Former WRTV sports anchor Michael Grady takes us back to 1991.
1991 saw one of the most anticipated boys basketball state finals matchups in history as Glenn Robinson's Gary Roosevelt team took on Alan Henderson's rebuffed Braves at the Hoosier Dome. In the end, it wasn't much of a contest as Gary Roosevelt walked away with a 51-32 victory. The Purdue-bound Robinson scored 22 points, while IU-bound Henderson finished with 14 in defeat.
The green flag is out, and the 75th 500 is underway.
The head-to-head clash between Rick Mears and Michael Andretti in the 75th Indianapolis 500 was much more dramatic. Controversy arose with 11 laps to go as Mario Andretti stalled at the entrance to the pits. Rick Mears was starting to extend his lead, and many speculated that Mario stalled on purpose to give his son a better shot at the finish. But when the green flag came out, Mears got a great jump on the restart and went on to become the third driver in 500 history to win the race 4 times. But it wasn't the only big historic moment from the 1991 race. Willie T. Ribbs became the first African-American driver to qualify for the race, and Hiro Matsushita became the first Japanese driver to do so.
All right, thank you there, Michael. Getting closer to the 105th running here of the Indianapolis 500 as it now appears on our 7-day planning forecast on a Sunday. Really warm here at the beginning of the week with temperatures still in the mid to upper 80s and dry conditions. Wednesday, showers and a few thunderstorms enter the equation. It's a little bit cooler as a result, 81. Then more showers on Friday. And behind that cold front, temperatures will be cooler for the weekend. But at this point, it looks like it is going to be dry on Sunday with a high temperature that gets up to 77 degrees. More news, weather, and traffic coming up when Good Morning Indiana continues at 5 a.m. We'll see you there. Stay with us. We're back in just a couple minutes.